In the first part of this series, we explored what dreams are and the main theories behind why they happen. Now, we're going deeper to truly understand dreaming. We need to step inside the brain itself, not metaphorically scientifically when you fall asleep. Your brain does not simply power down, it reorganizes. Sleep happens in cycles, each lasting about 90 minutes. Within these cycles, your brain moves through different stages of activity. By the time you enter REM sleep, something remarkable is happening. Certain regions of the brain become highly active, others become quieter. This imbalance creates the unique experience of dreaming. Let's start with one of the most important structures involved, the hippocampus. The hippocampus plays a key role in memory formation. Throughout the day, it records new experiences, but during sleep, especially during REM and deep sleep, the hippocampus begins communicating with the cortex. The cortex is responsible for long-term storage. Scientists believe that during sleep, memories are transferred and reorganized. This process is called memory consolidation. Dreaming may be a side effect of that transfer, or it may actually help the process. Brain scans have shown that during REM sleep, the hippocampus becomes active in patterns similar to waking life. In some experiments, researchers observed that patterns recorded while someone was learning reappeared during REM sleep. It was as if the brain was replaying experiences, but not exactly as they happened. Dreams often distort memories. They mix people, places, and events. This may reflect how the brain integrates new information with older knowledge. Instead of storing isolated memories, the brain builds connections. Dreams may be where those connections form. Now let's talk about emotion. Another key structure involved in dreaming is the amygdala. The amygdala processes fear, stress, and strong emotions. During REM sleep, the amygdala becomes highly active at the same time. The prefrontal cortex, the area responsible for logic and rational thinking, becomes less active. This combination is powerful. Strong emotions with reduced logical control. That may explain why dreams feel intense and sometimes unrealistic. Your emotional brain is leading the story while your logical brain is quieter. Neuroscience also changes during sleep while you are awake. Your brain uses chemicals like norepinephrine and serotonin to regulate attention and mood. During REM sleep, levels of norepinephrine drop dramatically. This chemical is linked to alertness and stress response. Its reduction may create a safe internal environment for emotional processing. Some researchers suggest that dreaming helps the brain reset emotional responses by replaying emotional events without stress hormones at full strength. The brain may reduce emotional intensity, almost like overnight therapy. There is also a theory known as the threat simulation theory. This theory proposes that dreaming evolved as a way to rehearse dangerous situations. In dreams, we often experience falling, being chased, losing control, or facing threats. These simulations may strengthen survival skills. From an evolutionary perspective, a brain that practices threats may respond faster in real life, though modern dangers are different. The mechanism may remain, but dreaming is not only about survival or memory, it may also support creativity. During REM sleep, the brain increases activity in regions associated with imagination. At the same time, the brain's executive control systems are reduced. This creates a state where unusual connections are more likely. In one study, participants who entered REM sleep were better at solving creative problems afterward. Dreaming may loosen rigid thinking. It may allow the brain to explore ideas without constraints. There is also evidence that dreaming plays a role in learning complex skills. Athletes, musicians, and students who get sufficient REM sleep often show improved performance. While not all improvement is directly caused by dreams, REM sleep appears to strengthen neural pathways, neurons that fire together, wired together. Dreaming may reinforce those patterns, but here is something that makes dreaming even more mysterious. Even though certain brain regions are active during REM sleep, the sensory input from the outside world is reduced. Your eyes are closed, your muscles are inhibited, your body is disconnected from the environment, and yet your brain generates vivid sensory experiences. This means dreams are internally generated simulations. The brain is both the storyteller and the audience. Brain imaging studies using fMRI scans have allowed scientists to observe which areas activate during dreaming. Visual areas light up, emotional centers activate memory structures. Engage but the dorsolateral prefrontal cortex linked to self-awareness and critical thinking shows reduced activity. This may explain why we rarely question the logic of a dream. While inside it, only when we wake up do we notice how strange it was. There are still unanswered questions. Why do some people remember dreams more easily? Why do recurring dreams happen? Why do children often dream differently than adults? Research suggests that dream recall may be linked to brief awakenings during REM sleep. Those micro-awakenings allow memory encoding to occur. Without them, the dream fades. One of the most fascinating discoveries is that dreaming is not exclusive to humans. Mammals show REM sleep patterns, birds show REM-like states. Even some reptiles exhibit sleep cycles. This suggests that dreaming may be deeply rooted in evolutionary history. If dreaming has persisted for millions of years, it likely serves an important function, even if we do not yet fully understand it. So, what is the deeper scientific answer to the question, why do we dream? Dreaming appears to be a complex neurological process involving memory consolidation, emotional regulation, creative recombination, neural maintenance, evolutionary rehearsal. It is not one single purpose. It may be many processes happening at once and every night. Without conscious effort, your brain enters this remarkable state, building stories, reorganizing experiences, testing ideas, all while you rest. In the next part of this series, we will examine REM sleep in even greater detail. What exactly happens in those rapid eye movement phases? Why does the body become temporarily paralyzed? And how does the timing of REM cycles shape the way we dream? Because the deeper we look, the more extraordinary sleep becomes.